How's it going, noobs? Lazy here. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Vanilla WoW. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hold the applause. Thank you. Thank you. Ding! Yes, that was frickin' magic. Transition. So for the past 3 frickin' years, emo kids have been spamming it up on the forums, complaining about how much they miss Vanilla WoW servers, saying, "We want Vanilla WoW servers." So it is my duty to prove to you that Vanilla WoW was not that great. Am I right? Alrighty then. So, the main reasons why people claim that Vanilla WoW was so much better is because of its player base, the leveling system, and the 40-man raids. My god, I have a lot of work to do. First off, the player base has been the same from the beginning, alright? It's always been casuals versus hardcore, QQers versus elitist, life versus no life. That's one fine ass bit. Oh, what? Oh, hi. Yeah, it's always been the same, so shut up. And leveling in Vanilla WoW is probably the most terrible thing in WoW history, alright? The quests were boring and repetitive as hell. There'd be like 3 different quest zones that you can go to for your level, so you'd never know where to go and it was all confusing. So half the time you'd find yourself grinding more than Snooki at a nightclub. Now let's talk about the most important thing about Vanilla WoW. Raiding. So you probably think that in Vanilla WoW, you would be walking around town like a frickin' boss, wearing full tier 2 armor, you just got back from Molten Core, owned the shit out of Ragnaros, you're rocking your Skullflame shield, everywhere you go people inspect you because you're just the absolute man, right? Wrong. 40-man raids were an absolute nightmare. I'm dead frickin' serious. It was some of the worst experiences of my life. Getting 40 of your guildmates together to take down a boss sounds epic, I know. But it was never, ever like that. Half your raid would never even show up, alright? So you'd end up needing to pug the rest of it. So you'd have to spam up trade chat, begging people to join your raid. Which means your raid is probably going to fail because you're going to take in like 14 random puggers that don't know the fights, they don't get on Ventrilo because they're stupid, and the whole thing's just a frickin' mess. But that's not even the worst part about 40-man raids. The worst part is it's almost impossible to get gear at all. Here's a little graph explaining to you guys how hard it was to get gear. You have 40 people in your raid, alright? Now let's say about 5 other people are the same class as you, out of the 8 different classes that were in the game at the time. And 4 pieces of loot drop. Now what is the chance of you getting that piece of loot, if by any chance it was for your class and your spec? And hunters would roll on every single frickin' weapon in the game. It was ridiculous. It honestly did not matter what stats it was, they could roll on it. If it had intellect, the hunter could roll on it. If it had strength, the hunter could roll on it. Didn't matter what it was, the hunter found a reason to roll on it. And the poor shaman's just sitting off to the side, humping his totem, because the hunter rolls on all the shaman gear, so he gets nothing. Now look at you. You spent so much time trying to get to 60, dealing with all the ganks, the terrible quest, and all the grinding. You don't have gear because raids never work out because people are freaking retards and it's almost impossible to get 40 people to cooperate. What do you have to live for? Well, kids, I believe we've learned an important lesson today. Vanilla WoW equals suicide. Thank you for watching, you freaking noobs.